What is up, everyone? Welcome to Reality Room Spoilers with Paul, bringing you the latest on Big Brother 18 live feeds. Okay, so we just left off on Thursday with Natalie leaving on a 3-0 vote. And as you all know, basically it was Nicole and Corey that was controlling that vote, even though Paul, for some reason, wanted Natalie out, even though Natalie was probably going to go out to Nicole and Corey. I really don't understand what Paul's mindset was there, but whatever. Okay, so we left off with the HOH competition. It was like the slip and slide one. If you guys remember from the past few seasons, they've had this one, very entertaining. Actually, I think they had it for a very long time. So, yeah, a few years, I believe. So it was a slip and slide one, and it was just 4 people competing. Usually they have a little more, but this time they did it towards the end of the season. So it was between James, Nicole, Paul, and Corey. And as you guys probably saw in the episode, Corey got a big lead right away. And as you guys can see below by the title, the winner of the HOH was Corey. Now let me tell you a little bit of what happened during this HOH competition. It wasn't very eventful. I mean, you know, it's just fucking slipping and sliding. I mean, let's get serious now here. But Corey got a big lead early on. He was taking very big strides. Now, as you guys can probably guess, this comp is is probably better for people that have bigger, like that are taller. If you guys remember from BB16, we had Caleb winning. I mean, he's not the tallest guy, but he has very strong legs. And BB17, we had Becky win this, also very tall and very athletic. And Corey's pretty athletic as well, and he's got the tall legs, so that's obviously why he won. I don't think it was even that close. Nicole was going for like the smaller thing. If you guys remember from what they were saying on the episode, if you went for the smaller one and you filled that up first, you get a bigger scoop, and that's what Nicole did, and that's what Paul was trying to do. But honestly, none of them could catch Corey, so it was kind of useless. Okay, so Corey wins HOH. Now, Paul and Victor are actually ecstatic about this because like, oh yeah, we're going to get James out. Oh my god, yes, we're so excited. Final four to Final Four. And I'm just sitting at home like, boy, no. Okay, so basically we have Paul, Victor, and James not leaving Nicole and Corey alone at all. So it's basically just all of them just hanging out way until after Corey's HOH room reveal. So Corey and Nicole didn't get like their own alone time until many hours after the HOH. Okay, so I had no idea what they were thinking at this point. I mean, we all speculated based on the conversation that Nicole and Corey had with James prior to Natalie's eviction, that they were trying to go Final 3 with James, but we didn't know whether or not that was more for if James won HOH or if that's their actual strategy. But when we finally got them alone, after Paul, Victor, and James finally left the two of them alone, they decided, listen, we got to put Paul and Victor up. They're the biggest duo in the house right now. And if we don't get them out, one of them is going to win this game. And honestly, it's probably the best move for them. Let me know what you think down below if you think this is a good move for their game. Honestly, I personally really like Paul and Victor. But honestly, Nicole and Corey would be stupid if they put James up. I mean, there's just no other way to say it, because I think James right now is the one to take the Final 2. I mean, a few weeks ago, I would have said that Nicole and Corey were probably the two to take the Final 2 to have the best chance of winning, but after the past few weeks with their gameplay, which has been very, very good, and if you guys, I know you guys don't like them, a lot of you don't like them, and listen, I'm with you, but they're playing very, very well. Okay, so they bring James up into the room, and James is like, listen, I pretty much know that you're going to put Paul and Victor up. Like, obviously, that's the smartest move to do. And Nicole was, like, worried that for some reason James would use the veto on Paul. Or if James won the veto, if he was to use it on one of the two, if he's not on the block, Nicole would be forced to go up. And then Nicole was worried that he would, for some reason, vote her out instead of one of the two of them. And James is like, 100% would never do that. You know, in that standard Corey voice that I hate. Okay, but yeah, James is basically down for Final 3, because honestly, he has no other options at this point. Obviously, he's going to agree with whatever Nicole and Corey say. Although, personally, and this is just what I think, and this is just my speculation, let me know down below if you agree or disagree with me. I think that James this week will try to get Paul or Victor out. And next week, if he's the sole vote, he'll probably vote Nicole or Corey out, honestly. That's my personal opinion, because I think that Paul would take James to the end, and I think everyone would bring James to the end if Nicole and Corey were not in a duo. That's just my personal opinion. Again, let me know down below if that's what you think too. Okay, so they basically agree on going to the final 3 together. James, Nicole, and Corey. We'll see if that happens. Again, I just said my opinion on that. But yeah, so the nomination ceremony goes along, and you know, Paul and Victor, they think they're safe at this point. I don't know why they think they're safe. Honestly, they're playing Big Brother, and Nicole and Corey they haven't really been close at all this game, except for the past 2 weeks. They've been kind of getting really close lately, but it doesn't really mean much. Nicole has been saying that how close that she's been through James throughout this entire game, and James has even said, listen, now that Natalie's gone, like, there's nothing holding me back from aligning with you two. Because apparently that was one of the reasons why James was reluctant to realign with Nicole and Corey, is because Natalie was kind of like really against them after they backstabbed them, which makes sense when you think about it, but honestly for James's gameplay it's best to stick with them two, at least for this week. Okay, so right before nominations, and then I'll get to their reactions, Victor appears to be angry for some reason. Like, he doesn't know that he's going up at this point, but he just seems angry for no reason, and everyone in the house is like, why is Victor pissed off? And I think I know why. It's because deep down, I think he knows that he's going to be him and his boy Paul. Your boy Paul and Vic are going on the block, and I'm getting boned once again. Where's my lube? Because we're getting fucked. So they're getting fucked again, honestly. And I think that's why Vic's actually, like, deep down, he's, like, really upset because he knows it's coming, but just doesn't want to say anything right now. That's just what I think right now. Okay, so when the noms happen, it's Paul and Victor. And honestly, the nominations are happening right now, so I don't know their reaction. But if we know anything about Paul and Victor, we know that Paul's probably going to call some fucking people out, right? So if you guys remember from a few weeks ago when Paul called Nicole out, I am so fucking ready for this again. I am so ready for him to call her out again. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, so just let me know what you guys think down below about these nominations. Let me know who you think is going to go home this week. By the way, the target is Victor, but honestly, Victor is a comp beast, so it could easily change to Paul if Victor wins veto, which 20% shot, yeah, it's possible. So just let me know who you guys think is going home this week, and let me know if you guys think anything's going to change with the target. Maybe James does something stupid. Who knows? Okay, so this has been Reality Room Spoilers with Paul. Until next time, guys. Peace.